Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Casper. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So we're looking at Casper. It's still sitting here at 3 cents. In my opinion, this is a very good opportunity to continue stacking those bags if you already hold Casper. If you don't, it's a great buying opportunity. So let's take a look. Inside look at Casper. This is a live pulse connecting smart contracts that are upgradable. And Casper continues to grow even in a bear market. A lot of things are going on, and I always tell you, if your cryptocurrency is still building in a bear market, when the sun does come out, your crypto will shine the brightest. And we see this. Casper is designed to accelerate enterprise and develop adoption of blockchain technology. Blockchain key features are missing in the industry that hinders enterprise adoption and ease of use plus speed. And we know that Casper can be considered one of the best cryptocurrencies out there right now because of its use case and utility. But people still aren't looking at it. They're looking at whatever's popular, whatever they can make a little bit of money on right now in the short term. I'm not saying Casper's a long-term hold. We just need to see a utility run. When utility shines in a utility run, Casper will soar, in my opinion. I think it will take off way better than most other cryptocurrencies. And then we see this. Casper-IO is partnering with staking. Stake is one of the top validators in Casper network and on a fixed commission rate of 3%. So we know now they have staking, and this is all still getting built. This is happening right now. And you could look at a lot of cryptocurrencies and you go to look for a use case, or how it's used in the real world, and a lot of them are just nothing. There's nothing there. Or they're laying people off at this point. And the thing is, most people don't realize that some cryptocurrencies are growing. You got to stay away from the FUD that's on Twitter. I could go and find you FUD all day on there. People will say, oh, Casper's not as good as this, and this is better than that. You got to do your own homework when it comes to cryptocurrency. If you're going to invest in something, you got to invest in something that has use case, utility. A revolution is coming. Understand the changes. Learn to take advantage of this and free yourself from the chain. Equality, infrastructure, climate, technology, clean energy, partnership, globalization. And that's very big. And what do we see there? We know ISO 222 is coming. A lot of people will still argue that Casper will not be part of it. I already can guarantee Casper will be a big part of it because it just partnered with IBM. And again, any cryptocurrency tied to IBM will be massive. And what do we see there? Hedera also, and all the X's, XDC, XRP, XLM, plus Quant. Algorand, IOTA. These are going to be the cryptos you want to invest in. You don't want to invest in something that has no use case, because at the end of the day, when everything is taking off, you'll be watching your crypto being held behind, not moving, maybe it does a 5x. These cryptocurrencies have the ability to do a 20 or 30x. And then we see this. More confident in Casper than ever before. Utility is key, and blockchain is not the answer to everything. Casper Network is doing a fantastic job in identifying and supporting valuable use cases for enterprise blockchain. This is the way. Keep on rocking. And that's the thing. Use cases. Utility. That is the key. That's what you got to look for when investing. Future-proof Casper continues to both list and thrive in the bear market. We see the team working with great dedication throughout this process. It really builds incredible confidence. We look forward to big improvements. Casper is bigger than we ever imagined. And that's the thing. People are not looking at HBAR. They're not looking at Casper. Most people are investing in either the X's, XCC, XLM, XRP. But these are also just as good. Casper is a very good investment in my opinion. Why? It has ties to Web 3.0. It has ties to the metaverse. NFTs. It's huge in NFTs. Then we see here CBC Casper Proof of Stake. Casper was built off the original CBC Casper specifications designed by Ethereum developers. I feel Casper is further along than Ethereum 2.0, which a lot of people will tell you, oh, Ethereum 2.0, that's a game changer. Not when Casper is already considered Ethereum 3.0. And enterprise optimized. Businesses can choose to build private or permissioned applications on the network. Scalable. Casper's POS architecture will enable sharding, a database scaling solution. Future-proof. Upgradable contracts, predictable gas fees, and WebAssembly ensure Casper evolves as businesses do. A lot of people will tell you that because something isn't moving, it's not a good investment. People say it all the time. Well, if it was doing all this stuff and, all this stuff is going on in the background, all these new partnerships and everything else, well, how come the price isn't moving? So they don't see the value in it. But when the price does finally move, and we all know it's coming, it's where your cryptocurrency will be then. And I believe Casper easily does a 10 to 30x from where it sits right now. So designed to accelerate enterprise and dev adoption to blockchain, proof of stake layer 1, spoke at Davos, working with BSN China, partnered with AWS, promoting Web3 adoption through SJM Group in UAE, and DevXDAO in Switzerland. Casper Labs partnered with IBM. That's all you should need to know, is that they're partnered with IBM. The rest is just icing on the cake as far as Casper. The reason I feel that way is because I know it's going to be tied to the new financial system. And I know it's going to take off. So the Casper network ecosystem still worked actively despite the bad market. Casper is on a CEX listing streak. Oracle achieved a ton of partnerships. Explore in our graph below. And the thing is, this is happening right now. I'm talking within the last week. And, it's no coincidence that these are the cryptos that are building in the background in a bear market in crypto winter. It's because they were already chosen to be part of the new financial system. So they're continued to improve and have closer ties to it. We see Oracle, Casper Dash, Casper Stats, CoinSpot, Qcoin. It's only going to get bigger as time goes. And the thing is, the future comes very quick. And a lot of people will be sleeping on this. Why would you want to buy Casper tokens? Casper's potential is only starting to get recognition. Serious businesses adapt the technology. Check out the list of Casper's partnerships. Strong development team focused on security and flexibility. And I believe what was always meant to be is the fact that anything that has to do with payments, anything that where any cryptocurrency, where their technology is different, it could make better advancements. Maybe it's faster in some aspects. That's what gets tied in, because each one of these cryptocurrencies will have their own use case in the new financial system. Casper's use case will be different from Hedera's. XRP's is different from XLM. but they will all be part of it. They will all play a part. Many of you asked me about Casper advantages over other blockchains. Casper network is not fighting over transaction quantity per second because there are much more important things to cover. Think about utility, not hype created by influencers. Long-term goals. And you see it right here. Scale without sacrifice, low risk, sustainable cost, and future-proof. So the thing is, when you're investing, you always got to be looking at what your cryptocurrency does, how it can be used in the real world. Always keep that in mind. If you're holding Casper, right now is the time to keep packing up more into those bags. If you're not already holding Casper, right now is a great time to invest in it, because it only goes up from here. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.